Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back and thank you for your support. Quick shout out to everybody over on Patreon for supporting me over there, and a special recognition to all of you out there with military affiliation. Thank you all so much for your service. By the title you see, I will be reacting to Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. I know it's been a while since I have done a Star Wars reaction, so we're just going to get straight into it, and I hope you guys enjoy my reaction. Oh my gosh, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. We haven't done this in a hot minute. Several thousand solar systems have declared their intentions to leave the Republic. Wow. Has made it difficult for the limited number of Jedi Knights to maintain peace and order in the galaxy. The former Queen of Naboo is returning to the Galactic Senate to vote to assist the overwhelmed Jedi. Ooh, all right now.
Senator, we're making our final approach into Coruscant.
I do like that ship. That is a nice ship. Oh, is that my baby?
I guess I was wrong. There was no danger at all.
Oh, wow. So that's how we're starting this out. Oh my gosh. Famous last words.
Corday. Lady, I failed you, Senator.
Lady, you're still in danger here.
Yeah, I understand your concern, but gotta get out of there.
You did your duty. Corday did hers. Now come.
This is very true.
I don't know how much longer I can hold off the vote, my friends. My negotiations will not fail.
You must realize there aren't enough Jedi to protect the Republic.
Master Yoda, do you think it will really come to war?
The dark side clouds everything. Senator Amidala.
Do you have any idea who is behind this attack?
Our intelligence points to disgruntled spice miners on the moons of Naboo.
I think the Count Dooku is behind it.
You know, milady, Count Dooku was once a Jedi. It's not in his character.
Really?
The senator be placed under the protection of your graces.
Chancellor, if I may comment, I do not believe
The situation is that serious.
There was an explosion.
Perhaps someone you're familiar with. An old friend, like Master Kenobi.
You seem a little on edge. Not at all.
I say, is that who I think it is?
I haven't seen her in 10 years, Master.
That long, huh?
Abby! It's so smiling to see you, sir!
Annie?
Yeah?
My goodness, you've grown. Annie will always be that little boy I knew on Tatooine. I don't need more security, I need answers. I want to know who's trying to kill me.
We will find out who's trying to kill you, Padme.
We will not exceed our mandate, my young Padawan learner, and you will pay attention to my lead.
Oh, there shouldn't be this type of tension at this, like, in front of everybody.
Investigation is implied in our mandate.
We will do exactly as the Council has instructed. You will learn your place, young one.
She hardly even recognized me, Jar Jar.
She recognized you,
I've
though.
thought about her every day since we've parted, and she's forgotten me completely.
You're focusing on the negative, Anakin. Be mindful of your thoughts.
Yep, that be mindful of your thoughts.
I hit the ship, but they used a decoy.
Oh, so you're the one that did it.
Be careful, they're very poisonous. There can be no mistakes this time.
I don't like just waiting here for something to happen to her.
She programmed R2 to warn us if there is an intruder.
Yeah, but still.
You're using her as bait.
I can sense everything going on in that room.
Besides, your senses aren't that attuned, my young apprentice.
I was about to say, yeah. Not trying to be negative about Anakin's abilities, but he's still young.
I don't sleep well anymore.
Because of your mother?
What happened? His mom
I
died?
don't know why I keep dreaming about her. I'd much rather dream about Padme.
You've made a commitment to the Jedi Order, a commitment not easily broken.
At least not on the economics and politics.
I say, is R2 going to be able to sense it? Ew. I was trying to figure out what the heck was in that. And I guess they can't sense those. Oh, I would have thought R2 would be looking around the whole time. Not every few minutes.
What?
I sense it too.
About time one of y'all sent something. Ooh, nice job. The bravery? I mean, that was impressive. Oh, never mind. I had a theory. I was just kind of like, is it going to take him back to the source of whomever sent it out? This is so futuristic compared to the very first film. I keep forgetting that this is in the past, technically. And Anakin's probably gonna swoop in just in time. Well, maybe not just in time, but eventually. at him. Ooh, I'd feel sick to my stomach if we had to travel like that. Hopefully they catch this person. And we don't gotta wait till the end of the film. I would have thought they would try to avoid it.
Once again, you've proved if you'll excuse me.
Wow!
I hate it when he does that.
Well, you should have known what he was up to. Nice job. Did her face just change? No, I know I wasn't seeing things. I'm about to. Okay, well, at least he got the lightsaber.
She went into the club, Master.
Use the Force. Think. Next time, try not to lose it.
Why do I get the feeling you're going to be the death of me?
I mean, the foreshadowing of it all. Oh, it's like a sports bar.
And I think she's a changeling.
That would explain. So she can just completely change her appearance, like we saw before.
Want to go home and rethink your life?
I want to go home and rethink my life.
Good use of the Force. He's playing dumb. He can sense whatever.
Jedi business. Go back to your drinks.
Do you know who it was you were trying to kill?
It was a senator from Naboo.
And who hired you?
It was a bounty hunter called...
Toxic dart.
Track down this bounty hunter, you must.
Escort the senator back to her home planet of Naboo. She'll be safer there.
They've finally given you an assignment. Your patience has paid off. You are the most gifted Jedi I have ever met. I see you becoming the greatest of all Jedi, Anakin. Even more powerful than Master Yoda.
Look at Yoda.
I am concerned for my Padawan.
The Council is confident in its decision, Obi-Wan.
Your apprentice is the only one who can bring the Force back into balance.
That prophecy does ring a bell.
It will be your responsibility to take my place in the Senate.
Misa, honored to be taking on this heavy burden.
All right, Binks, you better go on ahead and get up there in the world.
Sometimes we must let go of our pride and do what is requested of us.
You've grown up.
Master Obi-Wan manages not to see it.
I mean, you're still his apprentice.
I am truly thankful to be his apprentice. I'm ready for the trials, but he feels that I'm too unpredictable.
All mentors have a way of seeing more of our faults than we would like.
That's a good point.
Don't try to grow up too fast.
You said it yourself.
Please don't look at me like that. It makes me feel uncomfortable.
Communication is important.
What if they realize you've left the capital? Then my Jedi protector will have to prove how good he is.
Don't do anything without first consulting either myself or the Council.
I feel like he's gonna do stuff without consulting people.
Anakin, may the Force be with you.
Don't worry, we have R2 with us.
And R2 is always on it.
Obi-Wan, take a seat. I'll be right with you.
Oh, lift your pants up, baby.
I ain't seen one of these since I was prospecting on Subterrell. This baby belongs to them cloners.
Camino, I'm not familiar with it.
It's beyond the Outer Rim. They're cloners. Damn good ones, too.
Are they friendly?
Oh, it depends. How big your pocketbook?
I was about to say, it's about money.
I'm looking for a planetary system called Camino. According to my information, it should appear in this quadrant here.
Looks like the system you're searching for doesn't exist.
Or it's invisible.
Hey, you. No droids. Get out of here.
I say, leave him alone.
Must be difficult having sworn your love to the Jedi. Are you allowed to love?
Attachment is forbidden. Compassion is central to a Jedi's life. We are encouraged to love. You're exactly the way I remember you in my dreams.
She's trying to remain professional. Oh, is this a training? Aww.
I'm looking for a planet described to me by an old friend. The systems don't show in the archive maps. It ought to be here, but it isn't.
Because someone erased it from the archive memory.
The Padawan is right. Go to the center of gravity's pull and find your planet. Only a Jedi could have erased those files.
So now the question is, which one?
I wasn't the youngest queen ever elected. I'm not sure I was ready. I was relieved when my 2 terms were up. But when the queen asked me to serve as senator, I couldn't refuse her.
So that's how it all happened.
The Senate votes to create an army. I'm sure it's going to push us into a civil war. We must keep our faith in the Republic.
What is your suggestion, Master Jedi?
But I was thinking...
Hold on a minute.
Excuse me. There's some places up there that are very isolated.
Excuse me.
Not y'all about to argue in front of everybody.
It would be wise if you took advantage of my knowledge in this instance.
Yeah, y'all can work together.
There it is, R4. Our missing planet, Camino.
Let's say we have an R4 companion. Guess R4 is staying behind?
Master Jedi, the Prime Minister is expecting you. He is anxious to meet you.
Don't trust this.
We were beginning to think you weren't coming. May I present Lama Su, Prime Minister of Camino?
200,000 units are ready, with 1 million more well on the way.
I know I smell clones in the building.
Please tell your master, Cypher Diaz, his order will be met on time.
Master Cypher Diaz was killed almost 10 years ago.
Obi-Wan, I would have played so dumb to get more information.
But I'm sure he would have been proud of the army we've built for him. A clone army. This army is for the Republic.
Okay, come on, outfit.
We used to lie out on the sand and let the sun dry us.
Here everything is soft and smooth.
Here we go with the flirtation. Let's say y'all just gonna stare at each other. Is there consent? All right. I mean, come on, we knew that was gonna happen eventually in the movie.
I shouldn't have done that.
But you wanted to. Good gracious.
Very impressive.
I'd hoped you would be pleased. You will find that they are immensely superior to droids.
And they're still babies.
And who was the original host?
That was going to be my question.
They're called Jango Fett. We keep him here. Fett demanded only one thing, an unaltered clone for himself.
I should very much like to meet this Jango Fett.
This isn't passing the sniff test.
Magnificent, aren't they?
So the original stormtroopers?
We need a system where the politicians sit down and discuss the problem.
The trouble is that people don't always agree.
Well, then they should be made to.
Sounds an awful lot like a dictatorship to me.
Well, if it works.
That's a red flag.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh, I was about to step on him. Crap, is he hurt? Or is he faking it just to get her to run over?
Annie, are you all right?
Oh yeah, he's faking it.
Boba, is your father here? May we see him?
Sure.
Your clones are very impressive. You must be very proud. Ever made your way as far into the interior as Coruscant?
Once or twice.
Recently?
Possibly.
Cypher Diaz.
Never heard of him. Do you like your army?
I look forward to seeing them in action.
What is it, Dad?
Pack your things. We're leaving.
Yeah, he knows something's up.
We went into aggressive negotiations. Negotiations with a lightsaber.
I was about to say, what does that mean?
If Master Obi-Wan caught me doing this, he'd be very grumpy.
Basically, don't use the Force for party tricks.
Not a day has gone by when I haven't thought of you. The closer I get to you, the worse it gets. The thought of not being with you, I can't breathe.
Young love.
I will do anything that you ask.
We can't. It's just not possible.
She's too focused on other stuff.
You're starting to become a Jedi. I'm a senator, regardless of the way we feel about each other.
Then you do feel something.
Yeah, she slipped up.
We could keep it a secret.
I couldn't do that.
It would destroy us.
Time to make some tough adult decisions.
Thank you.
I feel like something's about to go sideways.
They are using a bounty hunter named Jango Fett to create a clone army. This bounty hunter is the assassin we're looking for. They say Master Cypher Diaz placed an order for a clone army. Did the Council ever authorize the creation of a clone army?
No. Bring him here. Question him. We will. Blind we are. If creation of this clone army we could not see.
Yeah, none of y'all could sense that.
Only the Dark Lord of the Sith knows of our weakness.
Oh, no.
Or is it really a nightmare?
You had another nightmare last night. I heard you.
I saw my mother. She is suffering, Padme. She is in pain. I have to help her.
I'll go with you.
Dad! No!
Oh boy, here we go. Well, good thing he's good with close combat. Use the Force, get it. Yeah, should have thought that one through a little bit more. Oh wow, that is way farther down than I thought it was going to be. Now, go get your lightsaber. a tracker. Oh, I remember you.
Me boska the Shmi Skywalker.
Oh, yep, that's him.
Annie, you are Annie. It is you. Maybe you could help with some deadbeats.
Okay, let's get to his
My
mom.
mother.
Yeah.
She's not mine no more. I sold her.
To whom?
I sold her to a moisture farmer named Lars. I heard he freed her and married her.
Excuse me?
Let's go look at my records, huh?
So if you had records all this time, that's what you should have done automatically.
Dad, I think we're being tracked.
Seismic charges. Stand by.
See what it's doing. They already got to maneuver through all these asteroids, and now it's creating even more.
Blast! This is why I hate flying.
I mean, obviously we know he's going to survive this.
R4. Prepare to jettison the spare part canisters. Fire them now.
Well, we won't be seeing him again.
I think you shall be seeing him again.
Well, R4, I think we've waited long enough. There's an unusual concentration of Federation ships over there, R4.
Stay with the ship, R2.
Oh, hello. Oh, Master Annie and Miss Padme. Bless my circuits, I'm so pleased.
Bless my circuits.
I guess I'm your stepbrother. I had a feeling you might show up someday.
Is my mother here?
No, she's not. Came out of nowhere. Hunting party of Tusken Raiders. Your mother had gone out early, like she always did. She was about halfway home when they took her. 30 of us went out after her. 4 of us came back. I don't want to give up on her, but she's been gone a month.
Wow.
Where are you going?
To get my mama.
Find my mother.
Your mother's dead, son. Accept it.
He has every right to at least know for sure whether or not she's still with us or not. Right, Miss Man, you better show some midriff.
These are good people, Padme. You'll be safe. I won't be long.
Oh, I remember this. I believe they were called Jawas. I think I remember that correctly. What is this, another clone army?
What about the senator from Naboo? I'm not signing your treaty until I have her head.
With these new battle droids we built for you, we'll have the finest army in the galaxy.
And they said the Viceroy.
We shall have an army greater than any in the galaxy. The Jedi will be overwhelmed.
Oh no. Yep, that's your baby.
I'm here, Mom. You're safe.
Not until you get her up out of the situation.
Oh, you look so handsome. My son. I'm so proud of you, Annie.
Now I am complete.
I love.
Stay with me, Mom.
I'm about to say, please no. Oh, man. Gosh. I mean, at least he got to see her and she got to see him one last time, but man, I was really holding out for a happy ending there. Uh-oh. So is this what triggered his dark side tendencies?
What is it? Pain, suffering, death, I feel. Young Skywalker is in pain.
The transmitter is working, but we're not receiving a return signal.
Maybe we can contact Anakin on Naboo. Anakin, do you copy? This is Obi-Wan Kenobi.
No, Anakin's on a rampage.
I do hope nothing's happened to him.
That's Anakin's tracking signal, all right. But it's coming from Tatooine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because remember you told him not to get... Yep. Not to get distracted, stay on task.
I brought you something. Are you hungry?
He probably won't have an appetite for a while.
Why'd she have to die? Why couldn't I save her?
You're not all powerful.
Well, I should be. I will be the most powerful Jedi ever. I will even learn to stop people from dying. It's all Obi-Wan's fault. He's holding me back.
wrong, Annie?
I think the dark side's starting to seep in.
I killed them. I killed them all. Every single one of them. And not just the men, but the women.
And the children.
And the children, too. I hate them!
That was a nice touch, putting Darth Vader's theme right there.
To be angry is to be human.
I'm a Jedi.
Wherever you are, it's become a better place. Goodbye, my darling wife.
I wasn't strong enough to save you, Mom, but I promise I won't fail again. I miss you so much.
R2? What are you doing here?
I have a message.
He is carrying a message from an Obi-Wan Kenobi.
The Trade Federation is to take delivery of a droid army here. And it is clear that Viceroy Gunray is behind the assassination attempt. Commerce guilds and the Corporate Alliance have both pledged their armies to Count Dooku.
Anakin, we will deal with Count Dooku. Protect the Senator at all costs.
They'll never get there in time to save him. They have to come halfway across the galaxy.
So I'm guessing y'all are about to go fight.
He's your friend, your mentor.
He's like my father.
He gave you strict orders to protect me, and I'm going to help Obi-Wan.
All right, ma'am.
I'm not worried, R2. It's just I've never flown before.
Commerce guilds are preparing for war. There can be no doubt of that.
The Senate will never approve the use of clones before the Separatist attack.
If only Senator Amidala.
Traitor. I thought you were the leader here, Dooku.
I will petition immediately to have you set free.
I've been tracking a bounty hunter named Jango Fett. Do you know him?
There are no bounty hunters here that I am aware of. Qui-Gon always spoke very highly of you. I could use his help right now.
Qui-Gon Jinn would never join you.
But he was once my apprentice, just as you were once his.
Oh, wow.
The Republic was now under the control of the Dark Lord of the Sith.
The Jedi would be aware of it.
Hundreds of senators are now under the influence of a Sith Lord, Darth Sidious. You must join me, Obi-Wan. We will destroy the Sith.
I will never join you, Dooku.
Well, that was all very telling.
Dello Felix.
Dello Felix.
Give immediately emergency powers to the Supreme Chancellor.
He's doing pretty well.
I will create a grand army of the Republic to counter the increasing threats of the Separatists.
I will take what Jedi we have left and go to Geonosis and help Obi-Wan.
Visit, I will. The cloners on Camino.
Look, whatever happens out there, follow my lead.
I've given up trying to argue with you.
Friend, if they had needed our help, they would have asked for it.
I miss the banter between those two.
For a mechanic, you seem to do an excessive amount of thinking. That means I am in charge here. Hey, have you no sense at all? Oh, idiot! Please wait.
Really?
Wait.
I mean, all she can really do is just run and scoot. Oh, that's not good. I say, girl, you are cutting it close each time. Oh, no.
Oh, I almost fell.
That's the point.
You get your chance alone. What did I do to deserve this?
Oh, R2 hasn't even gone anywhere yet. Oh, what we about to do? Now this I like. Oh dear, what is that for? Ooh.
I wonder what happened to poor little R2. He's always getting himself into trouble.
Okay, focus on your stuff.
No!
Oh, this is about to be funny.
Oh, I'm so confused.
Ooh. What the heck? Oh yeah, they're getting filled with hot liquids. Oh! Well, this isn't good. Alright, ma'am. Well, there's R2. He's probably gonna stop it in time. Alright, let's use the Force. Let's try and, you know, get ourselves together. Oh, that's way too close for comfort. Come on, girl. There you go. Roll out. I could not tell what that was. Was that? Okay, yeah, he still has, never mind. It was half of the lightsaber. That's what I thought. Darn thing happens so fast. Yeah, he probably will.
Don't move, Jedi. Take him away.
Don't be afraid.
I'm not afraid to die. I've been dying a little bit each day since you came back into my life.
We're about to get a confession.
I thought that we had decided not to fall in love.
Before we die, I want you to know.
Obviously, we know we're not that they're not gonna die, but it's sweet. Well, he's there. I'm guessing that reinforcements are going to swoop in just in the nick of time.
I was beginning to wonder if you'd got my message.
I retransmitted it just as you had requested, Master. Then we decided to come and rescue you.
Good job.
Oh, did they each get a different looking one? Or are they all the same? No, I think they're all different looking.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
So no one can see what she's doing. That third one got a nice little snack, or excuse me, nice little appetizer.
What about Padme?
She seems to be on top of things.
Padme already, listen, this girl is always one step ahead. I would use the Force to get one of those spears.
She can't do that.
She can. This is her fighting for her life.
Django, finish her off.
She will die.
I don't think she will. But look who's here. Ah, purple.
This party's over.
All right.
You're impossibly outnumbered.
I don't think so.
Nice moves.
My legs aren't moving. I must need maintenance.
Oh, I hope that this little boy doesn't get into the fight and he ends up, I don't know, dying. Nice. Get your weapon. You know, those lightsabers should come with a wristband so that they just like, you know, dangle off your arm. Too much? I wonder if that's gonna now trigger his son.
Die, Jedi dogs! What did I say?
3PO, we'll forgive you this time.
Oh dear, I'm terribly sorry about all this.
Call this a diplomatic solution?
No, I call it aggressive negotiations.
What are you doing?
Putting you back together.
My leg! Now, where are you taking me?
Okay, this is just so comical. There's a whole battle going on, and R2-D2 is putting 3PO back together.
I'm quite beside myself. R2, please be careful. You're sinking my circuits.
At least he's helping.
Surrender, and your lives will be spared.
We will not be hostages to be bartered, Dooku.
Look!
All right, Yoda came in hot with reinforcements. Well, more of them. So wait a minute, how are they gonna get up out of here? This little boy gonna come back as a villain later in the series?
Aim right above the fuel cells.
Good call, my young Padawan.
The Jedi have amassed a huge army.
How could the Jedi come up with an army so quickly?
To the forward command center, take me.
Master Yoda, all forward positions are advancing.
This is not looking good at all.
We must get the starships back into space.
Ooh, what ultimate weapon?
They will be much safer there.
I was just about to say, is it the Death Star? But then I was like, wait, no. Yes. Okay. All right. I'm seeing connections. Part of me is like, he's not going to get that far with those designs, but then again, we know that the Death Star ended up getting built later, so... There you go, y'all got it.
It's Dooku! Shoot him down!
We're gonna need some help.
Anakin and I can handle this!
Oh, wow. She really fell out of that thing. And she's knocked out.
Don't let your personal feelings get in the way!
But technically, aren't they still trying to assassinate her?
If we catch him, we can end this war right now!
Actually, that's true.
You will be expelled from the Jedi Order! What do you think Padme would do were she in your position? She would do her duty.
Yeah, she would.
You're gonna pay for all the Jedi that you killed today, Dooku.
On the left.
Taking it
Now! No, Anakin, no! No!
As you see, my Jedi powers are far beyond yours.
The lightsaber is red.
Surely you can do better.
Gather what troops you can. We've got to get to that hangar.
Right away.
Anakin, snap out of it.
But I would have thought you had learned your lesson.
I am a slow learner.
Nice. Wait a minute. Hold on now. But wait, wasn't Darth Vader's arm... Okay.
You have interfered with our affairs for the last time.
Do you not realize who you messing with? This is Yoda, sweetheart.
The dark side I sense in you.
I've become more powerful than any Jedi. Even you.
I beg to differ.
Much to learn. You still have.
Ah, Yoda. Destroy him. Ah, look at the moves.
But well you have, my old Padawan.
Now take that thing and fling it across the room. Oh, never mind. I love how Yoda moves so slow, but in the fight, he's just so quick with it. What was I thinking? I told Yoda to finish him. He has the plans for the Death Star.
The Force is with us, Master Sidious.
Welcome home, Lord Tyrannus.
The war has begun.
Excellent.
Do you believe what Count Dooku said about Sidious controlling the Senate?
Join the dark side. Dooku has.
I feel we should keep a closer eye on the Senate.
I agree.
I have to admit that without the clones, it would not have been a victory.
Victory, you say? The shroud of the dark side has fallen.
Yeah, this is just the beginning. What's going on here? See, I thought I was looking way too into this in The Phantom Menace, but because I was right. Alright guys, that was Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. I thought it was actually pretty decent. Is it my favorite Star Wars film that I've seen so far? Personally, no it's not. But I did enjoy watching it. I think the parts that got to me the most were definitely Anakin's mom passing away. That definitely got to me because it's like, dang man, he just got there and now he doesn't have his mom anymore. Because I kept thinking to myself, what exactly was the trigger that kind of pushed him into more, not necessarily becoming the Darth Vader character, but what kind of was the catalyst of bringing about those feelings and those emotions. And I mean, I understand why. You know, you find out that your mom was, first of all, she was sold. Then she ended up marrying this new dude. Then she ends up getting taken from there. And, well, not taken from there, but I believe what they said was she was halfway back home. And then she ended up getting snatched up. And it's just like, dang, man, like, they literally had not even a 30-second reunion. and she just passes away. So yeah, there was that. And his relationship with Padme, I had a strong feeling in, like I mentioned, The Phantom Menace, that, because I said it, I was just like, is she going to be Luke and Leia's mom? And yeah, you know, that's where I'm pretty sure that's where this is going. Yes, seeing Master Yoda in action, loved it. Absolutely loved it. I think that was one of my favorite parts of the film. Getting, you know, because again, he just walks in all, you know, slow, and you're like, oh, he's so elderly. What is he gonna do? And then he just turns around and he just does what needs to be done. So absolutely love that. I understand Padme's reasoning. I understood everybody pretty much in this film, especially when it came to her not wanting to shy away from things and wanting to be there and do what needs to be done as a senator. But also it's like, dude, people are trying to kill you, so we kind of need to keep you safe and do what needs to be done. Now, I did call it that Anakin was going to deviate and go against what Obi-Wan said, like, listen, you need to, you know, focus on the mission. You need to do this, you need to do that. Do not deviate from anything. And then it's like, wait a minute, where the heck is he? You know, we already knew that that was going to happen. They set that up. And honestly, you know, I will say I didn't know what to expect with this film, but the whole Attack of the Clones thing, I'm thinking that the Jedi side of everything, they were just going to be attacked. I didn't think they would have their own clones to be able to put up a fight. So that was really cool to see. Because at first I was thinking to myself, oh my gosh, somebody has gone rogue to the point that there's going to be this big betrayal. Don't get me wrong, there was a betrayal, like Dooku and his trifling ways. But I mean, it wouldn't be Star Wars without somebody, you know, being influenced by the dark side of the Force. So I mean, what can we really expect, right? So yeah, I loved seeing R2-D2 and 3PO. Again, it would not be a Star Wars film without their back and forth and their little banter. Seeing 3PO out there fighting against his will, that I was not expecting. I thought that was actually cool, not in a funny haha way, but just seeing his like distress, like, oh my gosh, like, I shouldn't be doing this. Why am I doing this? What has happened? And then R2-D2 just, you know, strolling onto the battlefield and helping 3PO out. I thought that was actually pretty comical. That part was funny for me. So yeah, I just, like I said, is it my favorite? No, but I'm not mad at it. I just, you know, it is what it is. And I know, because I spoke to my aunt recently about the Star Wars franchise, because I finally said to her, I was just like, Auntie, I've been watching Star Wars, and I had no idea that Luke and Leia were twins. I didn't know they were related, girl. And she was like, oh yes, I took your cousin. She remembers it clear as day when she had to take my cousin when he was 5 years old to the screening of, you know, the first film. And she said, I remember him sitting there, and I was because he was 5 years old. I was reading all the writing as it went by on the screen. And she was just, you know, reminiscing. And then we talked about, you know, just a few things. She didn't obviously, you know, give anything away for me, but she did say that the first 3 films are definitely like big fan favorites. And then the other ones, it's just kind of like, you know, it gives background and stuff, but you know, a lot of the things that you guys were telling me in the comments. So yeah. And again, I'm very surprised that I had never again watched any of these. But then again, my cousin, he oh my gosh, I'm 31. He just turned 50. So, you know, by the time I came around, he, you know, he was off doing his own thing. I'm pretty sure that if I had shown any interest in Star Wars, he would have, you know, taken me under his wing. But yeah, this was fun. This was fun. It's very rare. I don't know if those of you who've been watching me long enough have noticed that it's kind of rare for me to be super critical of films, only because, again, I have that respect for, you know, the filmmaking process and the actors and, you know, all that stuff. But I get that you guys are super fans and you guys are, you know, you're gonna be critical of certain things. Like, that's how I am with Harry Potter. You know, it's like I read all the books, then obviously they're not gonna put everything in the books into the films, and you're just kind of like, I understand that when you're a big fan of things, you can start to nitpick a little bit. But again, this is my first time watching everything, so yay. Yeah, so with all that being said, hope you guys are having a great day, evening, night, midnight, whichever have you, my darling. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you guys know whenever I upload, and I'll see you guys in my next reaction video. Take care.